Hello everyone, this is Shilpa Sharma, lecturer, Human Resource Department, Simaj Group of Institutions, Patna. In this video, I am going to talk about a very important theory in the field of motivation, which is Abraham Maslow's need hierarchy theory. Now, though this theory comes with its own share of criticism, but there is no denying this fact that this theory is the pioneer theory in the field of motivation, and it is this theory which set the way forward to development of the other theories of motivation. So this is a kind of basis to the other theories of motivation also. Abraham Maslow was an American psychologist, and he said and he believed that there are certain human needs, and the fulfillment of these human needs is actually what motivates human beings. And drawing parallel to it in the organization, employees. He also divided the needs into broadly two categories: the physiological need, which are the basic needs and the lower order needs of human beings, and psychological needs, or the higher order needs of human beings. He divided these needs into 5 different hierarchies and believed that once human beings are done with the lower order need or one hierarchical need, they move on to the next level of hierarchy, and so on till they reach the last at the top. He gave his need a shape of pyramid, and the lowest order was occupied by the lower order needs, and the highest order was occupied by the higher order needs. In his lowest order need, the first level was occupied by physiological need. Now, as the name suggests, physiology is something which has to deal with the basic metabolism of human beings, something which is required at the most basic level. These needs have to be fulfilled before a human being can think of getting motivated by the other needs. In physiological needs, Maslow stated that the need of food, water, air, shelter, clothing, all falls in physiological need. Now, physiological needs are also those needs which are important for carrying forward the human species, and therefore sexual reproduction was also something which was included in physiological needs by Abraham Maslow. Next, we move on to the next need, which is safety and security need. Abraham Maslow said that once human beings are done with the lowest order need, which is the physiological need, they are motivated by the next level of need, which is safety and security need. The safety and security need means stability or security both in terms of economic security and physical security. When we talk about physical security, we mean that employees at workplace want a condition of working where they are not having any kind of fear of attack or accident prone areas or accident prone workplace. And similarly, for economic security, they want to save some amount, they want to have some security for future in terms of insurance, in terms of their child education in case they fall sick, kind of that. The third level of need was social needs. The social need is also known as belongingness need or gregarious need. Human beings are motivated by social needs, which means that in order to not have anxiety, in order to prevent them from fear, depression, or to keep them at a certain well-being, it is important that they have relationships of friendship, group belongingness, some kind of belongingness to organizations, as in social organization, religious organization, relationships in terms of romantic relationships in terms of friendship relationships, relationships in terms of family needs. These needs are also very important and they are third from the hierarchy. Next, we move on to the need which is self-esteem need. Self-esteem needs are those needs which are concerned with the self-respect of a person. Abraham Maslow said that human beings have a tendency to work hard, achieve something, and then they have this greed of getting praised by others, so that there is an enhancement of the feeling of self-worth in that person. Therefore, a person also has the need for self-respect, and due to this the person needs status, recognition, self-respect, these things. Last in the order is self-actualization, which forms the top of the hierarchical pyramid structure that Abraham Maslow has given. Self-actualization means that a human is motivated by the need of becoming all that he can, which means he does have a tendency to use his potential to become all that he can, the maximum potential that a person can utilize. Now, one thing about self-actualization is that since most people do not reach the level of or successfully complete the self-esteem level, which means getting self-respect. Now, one remarkable feature about self-respect is that people who get enough respect, get enough status, recognition, they do have a sense of self-esteem, and vice versa, they also end up having a feeling of inferiority complex. So since they are quite struggling in self-esteem level also, so for some it becomes impossible to reach the self-actualization level. But for those who have successfully transcended from the self-respect, which is the self-esteem need, they move on to the highest level of hierarchy, which is self-actualization, using all their potential to be all that they can. This was the pyramid hierarchical structure known as Abraham Maslow's need hierarchy theory. As I have already told you in the beginning of this theory, that since this theory also comes with its own share of criticism, but still there is no denying the fact that managers do follow this, managers do recognize the fact that yes, it is the needs which stimulate an employee to work harder in the organization, and if the managers, they do take care of the needs of the employees, it will lead to more and more of employee motivation. Thank you.